They love me!
Ah, sweet fancy Moses, this looks terrible! I mean, there's porting a game to another system, and then there's dragging it through the mud, beating it with a stick, setting it on fire, and then porting it to another system. I don't know, maybe that's harsh. I mean, to be fair, I didn't actually notice any burn marks or signs of contact with sticks when playing this game, but that doesn't mean I didn't want to inflict those things upon myself. Nicktoons MLB is a perfectly decent kids game on the Xbox 360. It's slightly less decent on the Nintendo Wii, but on the Nintendo 3DS, no sir, I don't like it. Like the home console versions, Nicktoons MLB 3D is an arcade baseball game with both actual big league players and a selection of cartoon characters from the popular cable channel Nickelodeon. Now, Nickelodeon and I haven't been on speaking terms since they fired John Kricfalusi, so frankly, I've enjoyed other versions of this game in spite of their involvement. And that said, I mean, not even George Liquor could save this 3D lawn cigar. I suppose at its core, this is the same Nicktoons MLB you might have played on a different system, with a lineup that places, I don't know, how about Andrew McCutcheon between a sociopathic asthma hound chihuahua and a sponge who lives under the sea. You play a similarly jumbled team on a field that similarly jumbles reality in a game that looks and plays like a similarly jumbled mess.
And that batter is out of here!
This is one of the ugliest 3DS games I've played to date. I mean, the character models are supposed to be of beloved cartoon characters, but I mean, you wouldn't know that to see them. They look like the midterm portfolio of a failed art school student. The animation is a clunky mess, and the colors mix about as well as paint and vomit. I'd describe it as pommet, but that word is too much fun for a game this awful. It's not all about graphics, though. Nicktoons MLB 3D doesn't play very well either. Everything feels slow and unresponsive, and the game runs very poorly. Now, I mean, I had no problem scoring, but that's because Nicktoons MLB is an obscenely easy game. I mean, in fact, I should have scored more, but the game sucks, and, frankly, I didn't care.
Not that runner stay. Out.
Listen, I love baseball and animation more than almost anything else in the world, so you would think Nicktoons MLB would be right up my alley. The fact that it nearly put me into a depression should illustrate just how disappointing this game is. If you're looking for a good arcade baseball game for your 3DS, well, keep waiting. Nicktoons MLB 3D isn't the one.